Good morning and welcome to a typical day in my life living and working in Oslo. If you've never seen me before, hi, I'm Victoria and I'm 31 years old. I post vlogs about my life in Norway, and if you are a returning viewer, welcome back. I'm working from home today, and on the days I'm working from home, I really like to start my day off by walking, just get some air, some sun. It's already so sunny and the temperature is perfect, quite warm actually. I won't lie and say that I get my morning walk every time I'm working from home, but I try to because it makes me feel so good, and I always end up regretting it on the days I don't do it. But when you're working from home, it's so important to get some movement in. It's good for my body, it's good for my mental health. I just feel so much better when I'm doing it, and it doesn't have to take long. I usually just do 10 or 15 minutes in the morning, but I feel like the morning walk is the most important walk to get in because it kind of sets the tone for the rest of the day. If I do that, it's easier to also get some more movement later in the day, if that makes sense. So now I'm gonna get home and start working, or I'm actually going to make my iced matcha before that and then start working. By the way, I recently created an Instagram account if you want to follow me there. I haven't used Instagram much in the last few years, but I've maintained a private account for close friends and family. So now I've decided to create a new Instagram account and be a bit more active there. So if you want to follow me, I'm at Victoria Sagely there, same as on YouTube, but in one word. So yeah, if you want to follow me, I would really appreciate it. So now it's lunchtime and I'm making the same thing I've been eating for the past few weeks or maybe even months. Once I find something I like, I have a tendency to become kind of obsessed and eat that for as long as it takes before I get bored and find something new to eat. So it's potato wraps with Italian salad, and I add grilled chicken and red bell peppers. I love reading on my Kindle, but right now I feel like I'm kind of in a reading slump. I don't like it. It just feels like nothing is interesting enough, and usually I love to read and I always read right before I go to sleep on my bed, and if the book is good I can read for half an hour to 2 hours, which is not always a good thing because I don't get enough sleep. I just get so caught up in my book. So right now I'm rereading one of my favorite books. It's a Norwegian book by this excellent author named Jo Nesbø. It's called Marekors, and it's part of a book series about Harry Hole, or Harry Hole, and this book is actually going to be a Netflix TV show very soon, and I'm so excited about that. One of the other books in the series also got a movie, but we don't talk about that movie. It was so bad, and even the author, Jo Nesbø, didn't like it, and The Snowman was such a great book, so it was such a shame with the movie. But hopefully this show is going to be a lot better, and Jo Nesbø is closely involved in making the show now, so that's a huge difference, I think. But this book series about Harry Hole is one of my favorite book series, and the books are translated to so many languages, so you could probably read it in your language. And I think part of why I love them is that they are based in Oslo. I think it's so fun when I can recognize the streets and buildings, everything, but honestly they are so good, so I think I would have loved them even if they weren't based in Oslo. But like I said, I'm kind of in a reading slump, and even though I enjoy reading Marekors, this is my maybe fourth time reading it. I kind of know it by heart now, but still I enjoy reading it, and because I don't know what else to read right now, I just kind of continue. So something happened. We had a break-in. So it was a break-in in our basement storage. It's like a little room, but made of wood, so it's not like really solid, and it's only locked with a padlock. I don't know, I guess I was naive, but I didn't think anyone would break in there, because you need a key to the front door, the main entrance. You need that key to first enter the building, and then you need to use the same key to enter the basement with all the storage spaces. I don't know. So even if anyone here did let someone in, they still wouldn't get far because they would still need that key. And that makes me feel so uneasy, because someone had that key, they have our keys, and they got in. The strange thing is that nothing was actually taken, at least nothing that we are aware of yet. But I don't think they took anything. But I did start to cry when I discovered it, because the door was obviously open and everything was on the floor. It was obvious that someone had been there and just searched through all our stuff. And that feeling, it was just, ugh. I don't really know how to describe it, but it just feels so creepy. And after the shock kind of wore off, I got so angry, and at that point I didn't even know if anything was stolen. I was just expecting the worst. But I had this black suitcase there. It looked really luxurious and nice. That's why I kept it. It was like a cutlery suitcase, but it was empty because our cutlery is up here, obviously. But I just thought it looked nice, so I wanted to keep it. And that suitcase was obviously very tempting to take a look at, because it was thrown on the floor, wide open, and one of the locks was broken. So now I can't use it anymore. I guess I really didn't use it for anything because it was just lying there, but it was a nice suitcase, so it was kind of sad. But it brings me kind of joy to imagine the look on the thief's face when he or she opened it and discovered that it was empty. Like this really nice looking suitcase, empty. That is kind of funny. But even though I was a bit naive in thinking that we wouldn't get any break-ins here, because it's a very safe neighborhood and you need that key to get in here. You need that for 2 doors. But yeah, I made sure to not keep any real valuable things down there, like jewelry, laptops, cameras, that sort of things. I know a lot of people keep their bunad in their basement storage. That's like a traditional national costume that we wear here in Norway on special occasions like Constitution Day, and those are extremely expensive, and people just store them in their basement storage and they get stolen all the time. I didn't do that because I know better. And we have like 4 boxes of Christmas decorations, so maybe after the failed suitcase incident they just looked at everything and was like, nope, nothing valuable in here, on to the next. Because in addition to our storage, it was also like 3 other neighbors' storages that were broken into, but no one seems to be missing anything. So those thieves are like the worst in history. I know those kind of break-ins happen all over Oslo. I don't think I know anyone who hasn't had their basement storage broken into. That's a pretty common thing in Oslo, unfortunately. I don't know why I didn't think it would happen here, but I have just felt so safe here, and now I don't really know what to think or feel. I just feel uneasy, frustrated, a bit angry, a bit sad, you know, but I will get over this. It's not like the end of the world or anything. Nothing bad really happened. I think I just need a couple of days or weeks to get past this. Okay, so I'm done working for today. So now I'm gonna go for a walk. I'm gonna bring Penny, take her for a walk, and just enjoy the warm weather and the sun that we have today. Hopefully I won't melt away, but it also looks a bit windy, so that could be nice. We need some wind. Okay, it was actually so much warmer outside than I expected. I probably should have worn a skirt or shorts or something, and I'm in a bit of a weird mood. I don't feel like eating anything except for sushi, and I'm all alone today because my partner is gonna watch football, but that means I can do whatever I want, and I'm very tempted to order sushi. Okay, I think I'm gonna order some sushi. The price was actually not that bad today. I got a lot of different discounts for some reason, and also no delivery cost, so not too bad. Now I'm really looking forward to eating sushi. Sushi was delicious, but it sent me into a bit of a food coma. I took a nap and now I feel kind of dead, but at the same time it was such a good nap. So I'm out on my last walk for today, just trying to get those last steps in. But if I walk for like half an hour, I think I'm very close to 10k, so we will just have to see how far I'm gonna go or for how long. So I think I'm gonna end the vlog here. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like, and hopefully I will see you in my next video. Bye!